On August 25, 2021, a meteorite weighing more than 10 tons suddenly plummeted from the sky and struck a large passenger plane head-on. In an instant, disaster erupted. The violent impact caused the aircraft to explode partially, tearing through its structure and throwing the entire cabin into chaos. Fortunately, the airport was not far away. Acting on instinct and experience, the captain immediately guided the damaged plane toward the runway. However, because the incident happened without warning, the airport had no time to clear the runway. At that critical moment, a tanker truck happened to be driving straight across it. When the captain saw the massive vehicle appear out of nowhere, his heart stopped. A collision at that speed would mean instant death for everyone on board. Desperately trying to avoid the catastrophe, he pulled the control column with all his strength, forcing the plane back into the air. At the very last second, the aircraft skimmed over the tanker truck, missing it by only a hair. The battered plane then climbed several hundred meters, but the danger was far from over. The earlier impact had severely damaged the aircraft, and as time passed, its condition deteriorated rapidly. Systems were overheating, alarms were sounding, and the plane had begun drifting uncontrollably toward the open sea. The captain was nearly overwhelmed with panic. The aircraft was barely maintaining balance, and any sudden turn could cause it to spiral out of control and plunge into the ocean. Inside the cabin, terrified passengers screamed and cried as the plane, which they believed had already landed safely, suddenly lifted off again. Fear spread like wildfire. The situation was on the brink of chaos. Just when the captain felt cornered with no options left, a message crackled through the communication system. An aircraft carrier was stationed in the sea ahead. They could attempt an emergency landing on its deck. The captain's hands trembled. Landing a commercial airliner on an aircraft carrier was nearly impossible. One wrong move could destroy the plane and cost countless lives. But with the aircraft failing and no other hope in sight, he had to try. Holding his breath, he aligned the damaged aircraft with the narrow moving deck. Every second felt like an eternity. And then, against all odds, the plane touched down. Shaking violently at first, it gradually steadied until it finally came to a stop. The emergency landing was a complete success. Stay tuned for the next thrilling episode.